twinning the return of the Intrepid, a traditional Virgin Islands sloop, to the territory, along with the launch of the 42nd Regatta and Sailing Festival, is a day of celebration and pageantry, according to Director of the BVI Spring Regatta and Sailing Festival, Judy Petts. Naniki Resort and Marina has been the venue for the annual regatta since 2002, but will for the first time be the host venue for the Sailing Festival, which kicks off on March 25th.
For 42 years, the BVI Spring Regatta has showcased some of the best racing and sailing to thousands of participants from every corner of the globe. This year is no different, with close to 100 entries from 20 different countries. We are ready to welcome them again and share nature's little secret and our beautiful islands. Today is really a day of celebration and pageantry. The BVI Sailing Festival, which started a decade ago, was an idea to give the sailors something to do. They had been racing over at Rolex, and they would come over and wait a week. So we started the Sailing Festival, which then, without us realizing, became the fourth largest regatta in the Caribbean. The BVI Spring Regatta is the third, and it is the largest international event of the territory. Our commitment to innovation hasn't wavered. For our sailors who return year after year, we decided it was time to give the visitors new waters to sail. Let them have a chance to see more of Tortola and the opportunity to stay on one island, so that would allow them to bring their friends and family, that they could stay here and just enjoy the island. This year we are very proud that Naniki has stepped up and is our presenting sponsor for both the BVI Spring Regatta and the 11th Annual Sailing Festival. New this year is a race around Tortola for the Naniki Cup, and following that will be the first annual Caribbean Insurers Island Invitational. And that will be a race. The sailors will have a chance to go out on the waters and race over to Pirates, which I believe they are preparing a really fun day with sup racing and volleyball, and just a really lovely experience for our visitors and sailors.
Judy Petts was speaking during a joint press conference to announce the return of the Virgin Islands sloop Intrepid and the launch of this year's regatta and sailing activities. It was held on Thursday, March 14th at Peg Legs Landing at Naniki Resort and Marina. General Manager Miles Sutherland Pitch, in an interview with JTV News, pointed out some of the new developments being undertaken by Naniki.
This is the mega yacht docks behind us. We completed these in the end of October in time for the first time we hosted the Charter Yacht Boat Show. They've worked very well for us this season. It's been fantastic, actually. Just lifts our game. We can afford to have some of the bigger boats in here. Then we've just recently, almost completed our landfill reclamation project for the extension for our boatyard. In the summer months we are completely full for summer storage, and it's about this time of year that we end up turning boats away from the British Virgin Islands that want to stay here in the summer months. So we've just reclaimed about 2 acres in all.
When asked about efforts to strike a balance with development and preserving the ecological system around Naniki, Miles said preserving the environment is in line with the expectations of the guests who access the services of the resort.
They come down here for sailing, they want to see the pristine waters, they enjoy the reefs, and so first and foremost we're looking after them, so we've got to be that way in mind as well. Obviously there was a bit of loss of habitat on the new land reclamation, but the area has been compromised already. We also have some outside influences that it's not a fantastic area. We did make sure we preserved the not bad reef in front of it, and you can actually go up and have an almost closer look on when you're on the outside there. It's in very pristine condition.
The BVI Spring Regatta and Sailing Festival, the fourth largest in the Caribbean, has always attracted sailors from around the world, and this year is no exception. Entries from at least 12 different nations, including Australia, Germany, the USA, Netherlands, Sweden, UK, Luxembourg, Canada, Russia, Switzerland, Puerto Rico, host BVI and other Caribbean islands will participate in this year's events from March 25th to the 31st.